Hey guys, Angry Old Man here. Well, it's not been a great week. Um, we started off with one of our goats had a baby unexpectedly, and the poor thing, the baby just didn't make it despite our best efforts. And then the very next day, our old dog, almost 14, Jerry, um, shuffled off the mortal coil. Um, I can't 100% say we didn't see it coming, and it was one of those things that was kind of for the best. Jerry was just a horrible dog. He was a terrible, terrible dog. I wouldn't wish him on my worst enemy, actually. Um, he was one of those like rebound decisions you make in life, and then you regret it, but you are so committed and refuse to admit you were wrong that you would just rather grit your teeth and suffer for like 14 years than say that was a bad idea. But most certainly that was a bad, bad idea. We actually had the best dog in the universe. I have never owned a better dog. And she unexpectedly died on us, and when the family was just distraught over it, in my infinite wisdom, I charged out and got another dog, her brother, who had been kind of running wild on the streets of Mannington, more or less. And he never calmed down. We really never got him to the point where he didn't like guard his food, guard the other dog's food, guard our food. He was just a resource hoarder. It was terrible. He hated everybody. Nobody could come to the house. He would bark nonstop. Nothing we did ever dissuaded him. He was just not a very good dog at all. But he was loyal, and he did guard the front door. He weighed maybe 30 pounds, 35 pounds tops. But you would think you were facing a pack of, fighting dogs, coming to the front door. He hated everybody. He barked. Whether it was a person or just an old paper bag that blew by, he would let you know, and with extreme prejudice, that something was not where it belonged. Until he actually went blind a little bit earlier this year, he would bark routinely at our neighbor who has lived across from us, longer than we've been here. Anyway, we said goodbye to old Jerry, and the girls, I was actually at work, and the girls found him, where he just kind of went to sleep and never woke up. He probably got a little cold, and Emily keeps a little heater on in the living room because the room just is cold. Even if it's like 60 degrees outside, it seems to be like 40 in there. So he just went over, laid down next to it, and he never woke up the next morning. We put him next to the graves where we have buried other dogs, many other dogs, since we've lived here. Whether we would just find a dead dog, I would just bury him down there. But we did bury the old dog Holly, who was our very first dog as a family. Ivy, her companion dog that we got when she was just a little bit older. Jerry's sister Missy was buried down there. And our current dog Rory, her mother Sally, is buried down there as well. In any case, it's been kind of rough. There's some things I need to get done on the farm, and I just, between that and the work schedule that is unstable right now at best, I'm just not really in the mood to do some of my more tedious chores. So I am giving the universal salute to some of my farm chores today. They will be there for me tomorrow. I mean, feeding the animals and watering the animals, but some of the other stuff is just going to people are just going to have to get over it. I voted today, as all good citizens should. If you haven't voted, you got a little bit of time. Probably not by the time you see this video, but anyway. voting's important. It doesn't matter what side of an issue you're on. It's the one day where everybody, no matter if you're a prince or a pauper, although I think being a prince in the United States is technically illegal. I guess the only princes that live here aren't even allowed to vote. So anyway, if whether you're rich or poor, everybody gets the exact same number of votes. I'm sure somebody who is knowledgeable in political science will come up and explain to me how that doesn't actually work like that because of the way districts are drawn, yada yada yada. But in the spirit of it all, it is one vote, one person. If you want your vote to count more, find people that are more like-minded with you and go live next door to them. And that way your collective votes will mean more at the end of the day. In any case, we all get one vote. It's foolish to not at least go out there and do that part. If nothing but for the local level stuff. We made it to the bridge after that. I went out, and my mileage and my intensity are kind of reduced this week. I've done a pretty strong LTH run on Monday. Today I went out, and I'm sorry, I did a recovery run on Monday. And then it was the day before I did the LTH. But on Monday I did a recovery run. Today I went to the bridge, and on the outside track I ran a 5K. Progressive. Every lap I would add heart rate intensity until I peaked at about 160 near the end, which is just a hair under my anaerobic level, which I didn't want to break into. Got that done, went inside. I did a nice AT run. I did some speed work on the treadmill with some extreme incline. But other than that, I normally run somewhere between 13 and 15 miles on my Tuesday workouts, but this week I only did just a little over 11, a little under 12, something like that. And my focus this week is recovery for the race on Saturday. My work schedule is, as I've said, unstable, so I'm basically just from tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, I have basically some 30-minute runs and like one little last bit of speed work, which is like 6 200s, hardly worth talking about, but that's what it is. So in any case, I got it done. I told everybody before, my work schedule being what it is, and just life being what it is, I don't expect videos every single day this week. I'm pretty sure on Thursday will be my last video until after the race, which I will hope to post it either Saturday night or Sunday sometime. And then that would be it for this particular training cycle, and then it's on to some other things. Looking forward to going to the rim to rim. I'm actually looking forward to the road trip. I hope it's quiet on the road. We love to travel, but we've again have not done very much of it this year. Gas prices, just financial issues, that sort of thing. Just it made it kind of really not the highest thing in our priority list. So we've focused more on training and focused more on the quality of what we are doing. This race, my lovely wife Fiona will be making her debut performance. She's been training very hard for a year, and I'm not joking. She started out basically just doing some walking, and now she goes and grinds away on elliptical machines, gets 3-4 miles of running in, hard running in. Just about every time I go over to the bridge and do it, and then a little bit more other types of workout and running. She's really put the effort in, and we're all excited to see how she performs. Her running moniker is the Scottish Mum, so we are excited to see her make her debut this weekend. I will be, of course, racing under my Angry Old Man moniker. and Emily will be Emily and running as well. So we're hoping to see how things go. Our support crew is just Melody, who will be taking care of most of the photography and things. So hopefully she gets some good pictures in, and I'm really excited about this trip. One of the things we're hoping to do, weather being cooperative and time not being a constraint, is maybe visit McKinley Rock while we're in that general area. We do like the general area that the New River Gorge rim to rim. We've raced there and visited several times. It's one of the places we just keep going back to because it's just a nice place to visit. Future plans, well, we got a 5K coming up here soon. Then it's going to be a half marathon, and then finally I will be racing at the Marshall Marathon on November 6th, and that is where everything is leading to. I'm hoping I have everything down pat. It will be basically just the training intensity from last year mixed with what I've learned so far and my nutrition plan, and I'm hoping that those together combined will equal, at the end of the day, a Boston qualifier. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate your patience. I know my videos aren't terribly exciting right now. Real life has a way of like kicking me around sometimes, but I get up, dust myself off, and move on, and then hopefully things will settle down after the season settles down a little bit and the summer settles in, and we can get some more racing and things done. Anyway, guys, thank you again. I appreciate each and every one of you. I wish you all well in your racing and running endeavors. If you ever want to talk about anything in particular or have me discuss something or bring something to my attention, by all means, email me, make a comment on my video, make a comment on my Facebook page. Either way, I'm pretty easy to get along with. I hope you guys have a great day, and as I always say, run angry, my friends.